Welcome back to your channel, MSKTV. In this episode, we'll learn how to find the perimeter and area of common two-dimensional shapes. We'll start with the circle, then move on to the rhombus, the parallelogram, and finally the kite. But before we find the perimeter, also called the circumference, and then the area of a circle, let's learn the basic parts every learner should know. First, let's ask a question. What is a circle? A circle is a round, closed shape where every point on the edge is the same distance from one special point in the middle, called the center. The center is the special dot right in the middle of the circle. Every spot on the circle's edge is the same distance from this dot. A radius is a straight line segment that starts at the center and ends on the circumference. All radii in the same circle are equal in length. The diameter is a line segment that passes through the center of the circle and has its endpoints on the circumference. Consequently, the diameter is twice the length of the radius. A chord is a straight line segment that connects 2 points on the circumference. The diameter is a chord, but most chords do not go through the center. The circumference, or perimeter, is the total distance all the way around the circle. A circle has a curved edge called the circumference. When we divide the circumference by the diameter, we always get a value close to 3.14. This number is called pi, and we write it as the Greek letter pi. Now, let us find the perimeter of our circle. If our circle has a radius of 7 centimeters, then the circumference equals 2 times the radius times pi. That means the circumference equals 2 times 7 times 3.14, which is about 44 centimeters. To find the area, multiply pi by the radius times itself. Area equals 3.1, 4 times 7 times 7, which is about 154 square centimeters. So, the circle's circumference is about 44 centimeters, and its area is about 154 square centimeters. Now, let's move to the rhombus. What is it? A rhombus is a two-dimensional shape with 4 equal sides. It's a type of quadrilateral, and it looks like a slanted square. In a rhombus, all 4 sides are equal in length. Opposite sides are parallel. Opposite angles are equal. And the 2 diagonals cross each other at right angles. That means they form 90-degree angles where they meet. Also, the diagonals cut each other in half. We say they bisect each other. Let's take an example to understand it better. Suppose we have a rhombus where each side is 10 centimeters long, and the 2 diagonals are 12 centimeters and 16 centimeters. First, let's find the perimeter. The perimeter is the total distance all around the shape. Since all 4 sides are equal, we multiply one side by 4. 10 times 4 equals 40. So, the perimeter is 40 centimeters. Now, let's find the area. The area of a rhombus can be found by multiplying its 2 diagonals and then dividing the result by 2. So, 12 times 16 equals 192. Then, 192 divided by 2 equals 96. Therefore, the area is 96 square centimeters. Hence, our rhombus has a perimeter of 40 centimeters and an area of 96 square centimeters. Now, let's move to the parallelogram. What is it? A parallelogram is a two-dimensional shape with 4 sides, where both pairs of opposite sides are parallel and equal in length. It looks like a rectangle that's been gently pushed sideways. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal and parallel. Opposite angles are equal. Consecutive angles add up to 180 degrees. They're supplementary. And the diagonals cut each other exactly in half. We say they bisect each other. Let's take an example to understand it better. Suppose we have a parallelogram where the 2 longer sides are 12 centimeters each, and the 2 shorter sides are 7 centimeters each. The height, the perpendicular distance between the long sides, is 5 centimeters. First, let's find the perimeter. Perimeter is the total distance all around the shape. We add up all 4 sides. 12 plus 12 is 24, and 7 plus 7 is 14. 24 plus 14 equals 38. So, the perimeter is 38 centimeters. Now, let's find the area. The area of a parallelogram is found by multiplying the base by the height. We'll use the longer side, 12 centimeters, as our base. 12 times 5 equals 60. Therefore, the area is 60 square centimeters. So, our parallelogram has a perimeter of 38 centimeters and an area of 60 square centimeters. Now, let's move to the kite. What is it? A kite is a two-dimensional shape with 4 sides. It's a special quadrilateral made by joining 2 pairs of adjacent sides that are equal in length. In a kite, 2 pairs of neighboring sides are equal. That means one pair shares a common corner, and so does the other pair. One pair of opposite angles is equal. The diagonals cross each other at right angles. They form 90-degree angles where they meet. And one of the diagonals cuts the other exactly in half. It bisects it. Let's take an example to understand it better. Imagine a kite with 2 sides measuring 8 centimeters and the other 2 sides measuring 5 centimeters. The diagonals are 12 centimeters and 10 centimeters long. First, let's find the perimeter. Perimeter is the total distance all around the shape. We add the 2 longer sides and the 2 shorter sides. 8 plus 8 is 16, and 5 plus 5 is 10. 16 plus 10 equals 26. So, the perimeter is 26 centimeters. Now, let's find the area. The area of a kite is found just like a rhombus. Multiply the 2 diagonals and divide by 2. 12 times 10 equals 120. 120 divided by 2 equals 60. So, the area is 60 square centimeters. That means our kite has a perimeter of 26 centimeters and an area of 60 square centimeters. Dear learners, keep practicing and get ready for more fun with MSKTV Learning. We kindly invite you to subscribe, like, and share this video with parents, teachers, and friends. Your support helps us keep creating fun and inspiring math lessons for learners everywhere.